Hey, so six years ago, when I got into the digital marketing industry, the big thing, particularly with Facebook, since your options were pretty limited as to what you could do on there, uh, there were a smattering of companies that would allow you to build out a giveaway or some kind of promotion, something. Anyway, you would then take that and you would install it as a tab on your website or on, not on your website, your Facebook page. And people could enter, they would opt in, they would perform some kind of action. Uh, Long story short, I came across this company called ShortStack. And ShortStack has been the means in which I have generated hundreds of thousands of entries and well over 20 to 50,000 emails in that time frame with hundreds of thousands of impressions. So over that time, one of the things that I have found the most effective to get new people onto your email list while not beating them over the head and trying to offer this or that, that giveaways are such a nice, easy way to get someone to start associating with your brand or whatever it is that you're doing. Anyway, so ShortStack, right now I'm logged in, and once you get kind of set up and you go to build your first campaign, you are given this. I'm going to click start with a template or start with a template. So these guys have loads of options. Most of these come with your account when you sign up, and you have a free account on up to $500 a month. Really depends on where you intend to go and how you intend to use this kind of solution. For our purposes, and what I have found the most effective is using one of their holiday promotions, and it's this multi-day giveaway. I'm going to take a quick preview of this. So you get in and you can do 12 days. Now I've used this not just with 12 days. You could use it for other big events to count down to a product launch, something of that sort. But what you do is you can embed it and have it as a microsite or standalone site. But people click on day one, they hit enter. There's a form, the official rules that you'll have down at the bottom of the page or as a pop-up somewhere. But the other cool thing with ShortStack is that they have the capability that once you get into their system and once someone logs in or fills out the form, there is a confirmation email that they can be sent immediately where you can follow up with another call to action, a free offer, something as a thank you, but also a reminder, because the cool thing about this particular kind of campaign is that it encourages people to come back each day for however long the campaign is going to run, because the nature of this is you set it up so that people can enter once a day each day. So one of the most recent ones I've ran, we had over 88,000 individual entries and generated thousands of emails where we're not out a lot. So this is a very quick and easy way, and it is easy, I promise, for you to generate some email. So we're going to use this template, and let's keep it that. If you're going to run multiple giveaways, this is a great way to specify that. You can put different tags in there, and you could put demo multi-day giveaway, create campaign. So now, it's creating. So now it's going through, it's creating a template. Bam, here we go. So you have this whole display of things that you can go through. They'll give you a demo of where things are. So if you are comfortable with CSS and HTML, you can skin this however your heart so desires. If not, they have a style guide kind of deal over here that lets you pick the colors, the page, and you can do global, but then when you select a specific widget, you can start specifying those design elements specific to that widget. So you go in and let's swap out this image. Got some images preloaded. You can upload all sorts of images. You can edit them. Once they're there, you can crop them. You can add hotspots to those images. So we're going to drop that in there. And this particular image back here is actually a background, which we'll see right there. So I'm going to get rid of that. And we could just put, that lovely bear. Now, we can go in, we can change our copy on here to welcome to this multi-day giveaway demo. You can change that however you want. This is a great spot to advertise what it is that you're doing. You can change this copy and everything. Now, this is how everything looks behind the curtain, where your end user is not going to see any of this. This is what they're going to see. Okay? Now, one of the cool things, like I said, is that you can change the start date on it. And, they've gone through, they specify what you should and should not edit. They've got a video to show you this whole process, but 2019 and 01. Now we're going to set the start date to be the 8th. So now, I go in, I click preview, and so it hides the rest of it, and then as it goes through, these other days are going to populate. You can add text on here that says, oops, you're too early. You can put whatever you want on there. But this is where it really helps your site, because people are coming back each day, every day, to see what the new giveaway is, what the new prize is, or if you're able to have a team or you're really watching things, you can go back in and select the winner. And again, ShortStack has the ability where you can randomly select the winner, which is very nice. But you can take all that. So how everything is set up, you have these widgets, and day one is this widget. We can change the copy on it. We can change the image. We can add a link to it if you wanted to link it out to a particular product page, or let's say you're giving away a service, or you're giving away an Amazon gift card, something. You can specify that. Now, I've gone as many as 29 days. You could go as few as 3. It's really whatever it is that you're trying to do. In my experience, if you're doing a particular campaign, giveaway, promotion, unless it is something that is huge and you're going to have a lot of momentum behind it, I really try to stick between 3 and 10 days, depending on what it is exactly you're giving away. If it's a smaller item, you match it up with a shorter time frame, and you're not going to ask for as much information. But if it is a larger item, let's say you're providing a coaching session, or it's a free product valued at several $1,000s, you can ask for first name, last name, email, phone number, in some cases the address if you're going to be shipping product. Just make sure that what you're asking for matches to what you're giving, so that people feel more okay with that. So I'll scroll down here. Now this particular one set up that each one is its own form and its own giveaway. You can go in and you can edit that form and what you're asking people for. So, like I said, if you're asking for a smaller, if you're giving away a smaller item, really first name, last name, email, and that merits that kind of information. But if you're giving away, you know, a $5,000 coaching session, that's going to be over a 3-month ordeal. Let's ask for their country and address, and you're going to need a phone. And you can add those items, but you can also add additional items. The long story short, as you get in and you start playing with this, you're going to find that everything that you need to run an effective promotion and campaign to get people to come to you and keep coming back and participate, you have that all right here in this solution. Now, quick disclaimer, I am an affiliate for these guys, but I've been using this solution for over 6 years, and really I have not found many others that can do everything these guys can do, because then, that email thing that I was talking about, let's go check that out. So let's find, day 1, new email. We're going to set up, you can do an autoresponder, you can do follow-up, you can schedule the email. Typically what I do, I go with the autorespond. You're going to create a company profile, and these guys, they're on top of it. They've got the canned spam. If you don't know about canned spam, go back, brush up on that, particularly if you're going to be doing email marketing. But you can go in and you customize that email, so as soon as someone signs up, they get an autorespond email in their email account from you. And if you're also using a refer a friend option that these guys have, you can set it up so that when someone enters, they get a specific link. And that link, once they share it out, if I share out my refer a friend link and you enter, I can get 2 additional entries, or however many entries you so desire. You can do on up to 50 if you want. Make people feel good about life. So you can do all these things, and you can bring it all in together. You can embed this anywhere. If you are collaborating with other coaches or brands, you can take this, you can get the embed code. We'll click save. And you can publish it as a microsite, like a landing page. You can embed it on a website. You can embed it as a tab on a Facebook page. But if you go to a website, we can do all sorts of things with it. You can specify what kind of URL it has at the end, and demo multi-day giveaway. Okay? Done. Demo giveaway.com. Oh, we're actually going to show standalone page. Publish. So now you can go in, publish it as a standalone website, or let's say later on you want to embed this onto your blog. You have that right there. You can embed it on WordPress. You can get even a pop-up to go along with this. So running these kinds of promotions, the other cool thing about it is when all is said and done, you don't have to put a lot of money behind it, because you are encouraging people, 1, to come back to your website, and 2, you're getting people to share it with their friends via email, text message, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook. You're encouraging that. It's forced virality is what I like to call it. But this particular multi-day giveaway, like I said, I've run this for the past 4 years, right around Christmas each year, and literally I've generated thousands of emails, and my cost into it is so minimal compared to what I gain out of it, because email marketing is not dead. The more emails you can get, the better, and this is a way that you can get people involved and motivated, you can add different aspects to it. But please go check this out. They do have a free option. This particular campaign template you don't get access to unless you pay for it, which I think is like 25 bucks a month, which is very minimal for what you could gain out of this. And when you're all said and done, you go to the entries, you export it as an Excel spreadsheet, and now you have all of these emails that are yours, that people have opted in to you to hear from you. They've raised their hand and they want to hear more from you. Thank you so much for joining on this particular training and overview of the ShortStack platform. If you have any questions or you're interested and need some help on this, please let me know. Go to tombroshinsky.com, go to the contact form, fill that out. I'd love to be able to help you, and good luck.